Hello, and welcome back to this Trails into Reverie Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG.
Let's go!
In the last episode, we made our through past the last section of the 7th strategy. Did all of that good stuff as we find ourselves now facing up against the big boss battle. We brought in everyone who has a mission currently. Laura is also in there to do her brave order. Execute 3 orders. Nice, we can certainly do that. Link assist for Vita and Sharon, Muse and Rixia, and an Alpha to hit enemies' weak points. That is always the plan. And we got the big boys in here as well. So let us see. Seemingly this is the final zone. I don't know if I believe it though. The weird Kia lookalike, who's got the Ironblood logo. Interesting. She's back. She's back. She really does look like Kia. And you wouldn't heed my warning, but you will not go one step further. Try as you might, you will never overcome causality's defense mechanism. The what now? What are you talking about? Just who is this child? So, demons or hollows? Hollows by looks of it. Okay, the Growlsritter duo. The damned Growlsritter. Really? It's the 3 of the church's dominions. Then she really is replacing the corridor's usual guardians with the new ones. No matter the trial you give us, we'll overcome it all the same. And when we do, you're in for a whole lot of questions. Your efforts are as futile as my very existence. Destiny will not and cannot be changed. Okay. This could be very hard.
This one's strong. Be careful.
We're definitely going to go straight for battle scopes and everyone. I think the key will be taking out the 2 boys in front. That is probably what I'm going to do. Not until I do some binding chains. Using Sharon to her fullest capabilities is a good idea. Let's get the burst on immediately.
Everyone, your assistance.
Very well. Understood. Roger that.
I'll treat you.
Thank you.
We're doing this to make sure that Blutgan Rain, Rufus has a chance to contribute.
These swords are of those who lost their way. On guard! You're in need of polish. Held down! Blutgan Rain!
Okay, he's gonna hype himself up.
Let's go!
I'm actually gonna swap you out for Alfin right now.
Up to you!
I'd love to help.
Mainly because we can do the Detector Y. We got Wazzies. Let's get Gaiasis. Nice.
It's my turn!
And we're gonna do an all-out attack.
For one, and one for all! Let's go, everyone!
This naughty thing.
I'm gonna do Sacred Circle for good luck.
Goddess of all, grant us protection with your brilliant radiance. Sacred Circle.
So it gives us perfect reflex, right? Yes, nice. And some CP recovery. Wow. Okay, he can do the exact same back apparently. And this will be the exact same back here. All good. Nice.
I shall assist.
Annoyingly, with this perfect guard that they've got, there's not much we can do, so I think maybe just attacking regularly on one of these. Saw it coming, that's fine. My god. Okay, so Sharon's not going to be safe from this. Let's just see it done. Okay, Supreme Howling Heavens.
I made a mistake.
That's annoying. Sealing Star. Is that going to make us vanish? Wowza.
Right.
Yeah, this is definitely harder than previous versions.
everyone.
Especially as we're now going to go after Alfin. That missed, which is good. Deadly Heaven. And then is this... Wow, okay. Cubes of all the 7 elements.
I wish I could keep going.
Wow, they obliterated
I'll
us
take
here.
it from here.
Okay,
I'll gladly.
we got our 3 back. I
Very
think
well.
using a battle scope against Mozzie is probably a good idea at some point. So let's just go ahead and use... Maybe not with you. I'm going to invoke Grianos.
Grianos, be a dear and lend me a hand. Now, finish them off!
We'll take the guard. Be getting all the hits. This is fine, because...
Seems I've let my guard down.
Right.
Let's go ahead and use that dragon and get everyone back on here.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're so kind.
Thank you.
Here to play.
Okay, and then so we've got them all. No, we need to detect Lysander, but I think Lysander's going to take longer. So I'm actually just going to Azure them all.
Go Azure Wings and fly.
Nice, and then we're going to try and
Death
break
awaits you.
all of them now.
Come.
I'm going to use bonus
Perfect. Let's settle this.
the burst.
Places, my dears.
Okay, I'm gonna
The
do all of
curtain
these in a go.
is drawn. Let the show begin. And now, the grand finale.
Okay, one for there.
Galaxia, volley!
Take them all down.
Do speak up if you'd like an encore.
Okay, and then I'm gonna... Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Had some Jehovah's Witnesses at the door. Let's get back into
Behold
it.
my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by ceaseless night.
Okay, so I haven't scanned Thomas yet, but I think he's gonna be the last to go.
Fine. Right.
Nice. Might be able to take
It's over.
Wazzy out very quickly, which is good.
Rising Nova.
Okay, we knew that was coming. Enhanced, we're gonna have to be worried about the old. That,
Very well.
ladies and gentlemen, is so annoying. The guarding of attacks. Any of these back to full? No. Okay. Maybe I do this. Okay, this is going to reflect for all of us, which is fine. But it will break them. And then Aria of the Abyss. After the Supreme Howling Heavens, if we survive.
I let my guard down.
Which we do. So let's go ahead and use that.
To the Aria of the Abyss! Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity. Behold, for it longs to be forever at your side!
Nice. One is out. That's very
Dreadful.
good. We're almost out here. So I might actually just use a battle scope quickly to get Hollow, Thomas, Lysander into our books.
Still okay.
Then if we do an all-out attack here,
All for one! And one for all! Everyone, move in!
Naughty thing!
nice, and then use this as an opportunity to
It's over!
Rising Nova. Apologies if you're picking up the dog.
Rising Nova!
Dreadful.
Okay, and then I'm going to use an arts this time, and this should take out Gaius.
All for one?
And one for all! I'll support you!
Wonderful, no?
Boom, Gaius out of the way. Awaken, okay. We're going to get a attack from them, but I've got everyone else. Luckily, I've got everyone else to go.
My next move should be...
So let's do a magical attack, get that reflected off. Even if it takes us down, that's fine.
Shouldn't have hesitated.
What a predicament.
Guard, nice. Take him down, that's fine. Even if you
Seems
take
I've
out
let
Reen
my
here,
guard down.
I'll bring the others in. Cathedral Arc, okay. That's a hell of an S-break. Okay, all good. Bring in the...
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's fine.
Leave it to me!
I'd love to help. Leave everything to me.
We sacrifice some of these
All right.
for the good of everyone. Let's try a Soul Eater to begin. Actually, no, I need to heal everyone up, so not Battle Scope. We've already done everyone else. Let's get the dragon, just in case he comes with something crazy. Dragon Incense.
You're so kind.
It's my turn!
Nice, so then I'm going to go True Helix first. Actually, I'm going to do an Enlightened Spirit Unification.
Enlightened Spirit Unification! Let's go!
Aeonian Empire.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Perk up! Thanks.
Let's begin.
I'm going to use an Albion Morph.
Focus, activate.
And then after that,
I
I'm
shall assist.
probably going to use something else. But I'm just going to try and attack Sharon. Okay, doesn't do that
I'll
as
take
much as
care
I
of
would
it.
hope. Let's attack with you.
Let's go!
It's a fierce
Roar!
Helix.
Helix strike!
Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. That's okay. In comes the Albion Wolf. Nice, and that cancelled what he was doing
Certainly.
anyway. Binding chains.
How does this suit you?
I'm gonna do a Sacred Circle
Oh, Adios.
just to heal everyone up.
On guard.
Okay, we got a free hit here, it seems.
Cut you down!
Nice, gives everyone a little bit.
I'm up!
Is this the last turn? Luminous Abyss.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
First! Second! Third! Fourth! Fifth!
6, 7, 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
Nice, that breaks him.
I shall assist.
It's actually very handy.
Now,
Rush.
everyone, your assistance. My
Certainly.
pleasure.
I'll take care of it.
I'm going to do an all-out attack here.
All for one.
Then attempt to do a Supreme's
Shall
Death's
end this
Embrace.
now.
With that 3 arms. Then a big hand, then that one. Cool. This should be his end, I think.
These swords are of those who lost their way. On guard! You're in need of polish. Held down! Blue tank rain!
Nice. That was difficult.
What a waste of time that was.
That was certainly the most difficult pairing of hallowed people we've had yet. But we get big levels up for everyone, which is nice. 999s. Across the board. Scold. Brave to 12. Some silver shards.
But of course.
Nice. Defeated the Guardian. A silver sealing stone, which kind of proves to me that there is definitely more to come. What a trifle. I think it was nothing short of a miracle that we triumphed over the partitioner personally. Now you see how much you have underestimated us? How did you do it? What a silly question, because there's nothing that can stop us when we work as one. Much like when Elysium was defeated. So long as I'm not fighting alone, I'll never give up. So, how many times your minions, doesn't matter how many of your minions you send our way. Very truth. Perhaps you do have what it takes to succeed, but... Just who are you? Why are you trying to stop us? What is your goal? You seem to believe that I was behind replacing the Guardians in the last few strata. I was not. What? Then who did? The logical assumption, judging by her words, is that the defense mechanism she mentioned is the source. The Black Records. Attempted to discover the means of interference successful. The Gull is not directly responsible. Confirming the culpability of this event lies somewhere else. I am nothing but a shadow. Shadow watching over the world that has long since stopped moving. What is that supposed to mean? I fear it is too difficult to explain in human tongues. A crack. What's that? Looks like something's eroding away at the Reverie corridor. But that's... Observing new causality space. New causality space has made contact with different causality space, resulting in mutual interference. I have identified this to be the source behind the irregularity. Current status of both sides at present is balanced. Something is happening on the other side. Something that's in the process of taking shape. This doesn't bode well for us. Did you come from the other side of that tear, then? I am the first OzXX. What does that mean? I see that you have the power to resolve the battle against destiny, but I would advise you that you go no further, not unless you are prepared to risk accelerating your doom. So please stop following me. That's quite an unexpected turn. I'm struggling to process all of this. This is clearly more than we can handle as our current group. We should return to the garden and talk this through with everyone. Agreed, it would be better to hear out the whole group before deciding what to do next. Interesting. So, an alternate corridor? Don't say I've got to do all of it backwards. What the leading party witnessed at the end of the 7th stratum was beyond their wildest imaginations. Plenty of questions still remained. They did finally find some answers. So they decided to return to the garden to discuss all they had learned with the others. At least we're finally getting somewhere. She bears a striking resemblance to Kia. We all know who she is. Now we all know who she is. The first OzXX. So that's a homunculus. Never considered that there once had to be a first of us. This isn't something you should beat yourself up over, Allie. She's right. The last thing any of us expected was to see the new OZ after the Twilight was put to rest. No wonder we're having a gut feeling that something was wrong. Yes, something about her felt so familiar. Perhaps it was an innate affinity. It was like she could feel at ease around her, even though we had never met her before. It's understandable. I expected her to have a strong connection to Kia, but I wasn't expecting this twist. Means there was a lot more to it than we were expecting. The OzXX homunculi that came from the workshop, just like little Bunny, yeah? Correct. I don't suppose you know the meaning of behind the title XX, do you? I guess it would indicate that she wasn't assigned a number to begin with. She's likely a prototype that was created even before the OZ was given the number 1. If that's the case, then I wonder what that means. I wonder if that means she differed from the others in some way. Did something occur to you, Elisa? I might have an idea, but it's just a theory. We came across records dating back 500 years ago when we investigated the Black Workshop after the war. Some of them did relate to the initial conception of the OZ series. We learned that the homunculi technology used as the basis to forge the sword didn't originally belong to the gnomes. They stole that technology from the alchemists of Crossbell instead. In other words, it belonged to the Qua family of the Middle Ages. Albrecht said as much at the bottom of the Grotto of Erebos. Guess it was true. Yes, now we have the evidence. The Qua family stole from them in turn as well. The cradle they designed was originally based on gnome technology. That thing Keto was sleeping in for 500 years. So the two sides consistently stole each other's technology to improve their own capabilities over the years. I believe so. I heard Alberic and Maribel banter about as much right in front of me. That's just like Belle. It must have been surreal. We've only heard secondhand stories about those two, but I don't envy you being caught in the middle of that exchange. I think I understand why Elisa brought it up, though. If you put all this together, you must come to the same conclusion I did. Only logical that the gnome's first attempt to create homunculus, designed to be the sword of the end of the world, would be the copy of the homunculus that the alchemist had already designed. I think it's a safe assumption, since why she and I look so much alike. Elysium managed to find someone that was lost to history 500 years ago, then recreated her as if she was here all along. So that's how OzXX came to be. It's almost unthinkable. Almost. It's impossible to deny what Elysium is capable of after what we've seen. I agree, and the logic checks out. So what happening here continues to connect us in more ways than we realized. That's another question potentially answered, but others still remain. Why is she inside the Reverie corridor, and what is she trying to achieve? Those are excellent questions. Knowing she was created by Elysium isn't nearly as important as knowing what end. Every decision Elysium makes is of its own best interest, so she must have some purpose, though she didn't seem to be actively trying to achieve anything at all just yet. Even if the reason for her existence isn't apparent yet, I'm sure she has one. We essentially cheated our way to victory over Elysium by using the world to become stronger than it could predict. On the other hand, Elysium became aware of what was happening and certainly devising a solution to stop us. If it would be something like that, if it ought to reach its conclusion, would enable Elysium to recreate the world we originally prevented. This is difficult to wrap my head around, but we're dealing with something even more dangerous than we originally thought. If your theory is correct, then the seeds of Elysium planted, when it began tampering, are only now just beginning to bloom. I'm guessing that the other space at the end of the 7th Sanctum factors into this somehow. Anything you want to share with us, Azov? A logical model based on previous observed data is currently being constructed. It can be surmised that it is an impossible causality is being constructed within its depths. I may only meant to observe Erebonia. My information in other regions is less reliable. It would be logical to assume the phenomena occurring is derived from events in the Crossbell region. Whatever there is from Crossbell, I'm not sure what to make of that.
It's supposedly a causality that would be otherwise impossible.
Let's remember where we are. This is a space capable of influencing causality to begin with. Let's take a wild guess that whatever's out there is specifically why Elysium made a copy of OzXX. It couldn't be. Take note, in attempting to investigate the matter any further is heavily unadvised. What? And why's that? The threat posed by the other space is now decreased. OzX's return to the other side has slowed its encroachment on the Reverie corridor. Relevant counter protocols have been updated based on newly acquired data. Equilibrium has been relatively restored. Encroachment continues at a heavily reduced pace. However, interference from this side may jeopardize matters. Current models indicate no harm to the real world will be kept at a minimum, as long as the current status quo continues. And you want to summarize that for the rest of us? It's saying that the real world isn't in much danger right now, but we could do more than harm than good if we kept going. It's not exactly a satisfying answer. The real problem hasn't truly been dealt with. All it means is there's semblance of balance as long as OzXX is on the other side. Correct. Meaning off further interference disrupts at the balance once again. Affirmative. OzXX has stated the possibility of exacerbating the situation persists. So what now? You want us to let sleeping dogs lie and go home?
Screw that. We didn't get dragged back in here to wuss out.
1 second, guys. Okay. Let's calm down and consider our options. We can't just ignore the walking away. Now has practically no downsides. Even if it does mean abandoning our mission, meanwhile pressing on has considerable risks. That doesn't mean they aren't worth taking.
I'm not a fan of doing a half-assed job.
What's Altina gonna decide? I want to go after her. You do? Even after everything we were just told? I know. I understand how risky it could be. Objectively, maybe it's not best to risk upsetting the balance she created for us. Concern the encroachment hasn't stopped, even if it has been slow to become manageable. But more than anything, I can't abandon her, not learning the connection Minnie and I share with her. She was born over 500 years ago, only to be forgotten quickly and discarded by a few who knew of her to begin with. Now she's being recreated here, only to be compelled to spend eternity in isolation for our sakes. She never had a chance to know happiness, and has now convinced herself that it's out of reach, pushing us away. Please stop following me. I realize I'm being selfish by going after her, especially given the risks involved. But I won't turn my back on someone being forced to put on a brave face as they're heartbroken deep down. Not after everything I've been through myself. I simply can't.
Altina.
Tilly. Exactly how I feel. I could have just easily ended up in the same position as her if things had gone a little bit differently. I would have ended up like her and not learned what it's like to truly smile. I was able to learn just how happy a place the world can be after Lloyd found me. That's what I want her to learn too. Kia, you already know where I stand. I'm not going to overlook a problem that Elysium was responsible for. Besides, I want to become strong enough to extend a helping hand to others when they need it. Just like someone once did for me. You're cute, LP.
Do you now? Part of me thinks it's foolish to willingly charge into danger, but I hear ya. If that's what you want to do, then you have all our support.
You don't even have to ask.
With the SSS, we'll be doing a piss poor job if we didn't help a little girl in need.
You're not the only ones with job titles to live up to. Team Bracer isn't going to sit this one out.
You have the word. We'll fight with every fiber of our beings, too. We'll get through any hardship that's awaiting us. That's the Class 7 way.
That's right, nail on the head.
What's one more challenge we must rise to the occasion for?
Let's do this, everyone. If Ellie and Million want our help, we'll be right there to give it. I don't know what to say.
Your arguments are resoundingly illogical, but I lack the authority to oppose them. It's impossible to predict where your decision will lead you. Nevertheless, all systems will be kept open for your disposal. I shall anticipate your success.
Thank you. You better be expecting it, because that's exactly what we're going to deliver.
The unknown realm extending beyond the 7th stratum shall be tentatively named the 0th stratum. OzXX movements record confirms an access route, but further data on the 0th stratum is unavailable. All visitors are advised to exercise caution when proceeding.
We'll be careful. Thanks for the help.
If we're gonna do this, then let's take the time to make sure we're fully prepared for the ordeals. Let's finally set off and learn the whole truth as soon as we're ready.
Well, mini-missions have been enhanced. Better rewards will be available after a refreshing list of mini-missions. It's good to know. New master missions added, so let's grab these. It is better. Breaks included. None of these other ones are on here, but we did get the 7th stratum. Frozen epochs. Concrete's master. Genesis orb. Nice to know. Right. Okay. We've got some things to do, seemingly. We are 3 things, and we've got a chance to do PvP.
Connecting to Reverie Garden database.
We're gonna report
confirming
these in.
rank points accumulated.
We're close. Close with no cigar. Let's see if there is anything for us to add. Seemingly not. But we do have a lot of these, so I'm actually going to go ahead and
Process complete.
use
Process
some of these
complete.
because I doubt everything else is going to be used.
Process complete.
Get
Retrieving
some
available. Retrieving available. Retrieving available. Process complete. Process complete. Retrieving available. Retrieving available. Retrieving available. Process complete.
Okay, that gives us a good amount. Zone capsules, we're at
Process
500.
complete. Retrieving available. Retrieving available. Retrieving available. Process complete.
I wish we
Process
could mute you,
complete.
but that's
Retrieving
fine.
available. Supplemental. Retrieving
Some more of
available.
these.
Retrieving available. Process complete. Retrieving available. Supplement. Retrieving available. Supplementals.
There we go. I mean, having these is just a good idea. The dragon incense and everything. Anything else I think we're all good for. I mean, we
Retrieving available. Process complete. Retrieving available. Process complete. Retrieving available. Process complete.
I want to make sure we do better. I'm kind of okay with everything being the worst. There's some people that have things to say, obviously. So let's go ahead and go there. Not here. Not this one. Why do I keep doing that? I want to go here first. Droplets is your droplets. Make your boy go up.
But of course.
And then I want to do some trials. So let's go to the trials first. We got the depths there. Trial door. We're still missing the 15th, which is curious to me. Okay,
Trial door presented.
these are still too weak. George Tower Allergic ones there. So we can do Agate, Crimson Roselia, Elliot and Vita. But let's speak to some people to see some new perspectives. Elisa.
Oh, something up?
The Qua family stole technology from one another. Tug of war led to the creation of that girl. The blood is... It's all the blood behind Willis, as then as Franz Reinford's daughter, have an obligation to deal with. Sounds about right. We've been encountered shouldn't even exist. I cannot be reminded of when we encountered Schmelgarine, indeed. When did we become like the rest of these goody two-shoes, indeed. Nothing more than a nameless drifter. I don't think you've ever been a nameless drifter, Mr. Albrecht. Okay. So I'm guessing it's going to be another stratum. Let's talk to the Iron Bloods. If the girl really is no Zed, then it concerns us even more than we thought. Talking about how they view them as sisters. Sonny do have a responsibility. Didn't expect for us to counter her here. Makes her super older sister to you and Tilly. Something like that. Probably more like a grandmother, to be honest. Or a great aunt. You got it? Certainly do. George.
Gotta tinker with something.
So we're going to say with any certainty what the OzXX goal truly is. He's going to look for atonement as a former gnome. That's fine.
Blazing Forge activated.
Dismantle equipment. Break. Exchange. I don't think we've got... Did I go ahead and use all of the U material? I kind of did. That's fine. That's fine. I haven't got any sealing stones left, have I?
Unsealing pedestal
Okay,
activated.
we've got 5 shards. Let's do those.
Wow, this one is special.
Nice. We'll take all of those and take this sealing stone.
Wow, this one is special.
And that U material is good because it's handy. We'll use that for ourselves in a second. Let's go ahead
Visitor
and use
access detected.
customize some weapons / armor. All of these can go away for now. Oh, we got in even more. We got more. We got a Brave Jacket 4. Okay. God damn it. There's so much customization to be had. Okay. I'm probably, after I've talked to the people downstairs, going to say if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, where we're not going to attempt the 0th floor. We're probably going to do Thor's open house. As that feels like the most logical conclusion, right?
Oh, how very interesting.
If we can defy Elysium's predictions, are we going to have to speak to each of them
So then-
individually? Hopes of coaching sword at the end.
What's going on?
In a sense, you could say it's the first great sacrifice to bring on the Twilight. It's very true.
How are you?
There are many things I still don't understand. We have to help her. So basically, it's we're helping
What do you want?
the kids. Let's get little Bunny her sister back.
What next?
That's fine. Speak to you now.
Got a sec?
We'll find a way to help her because that's what we do. Okay, and then the SSS.
Hey, making the rounds?
Greetings,
Sight.
child of man.
It's too late to turn around.
Did you need something?
Regardless, we have to push forward.
This is where it comes to a head.
Do everything in our power.
This is
to
where
improve.
it comes to a head.
That's fine to speak to the kind of homunculus but not homunculus
Yes?
Tio.
What is it?
We have to wait, use the Aeon system to help her, and then last but not least, Kia, who's just playing on her laptop. We're gonna do it, I promise to you. Right, nice. And I think with that we say, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Thor's open house. Peace.